Alright, there we go.
That was like 10 seconds rolling on a laughing fake.
Was it really? Was it that quick? Alright, let's get it on. Let's enjoy our match. Let's see what we get out of it. I'm just finding the match. I don't know whether it's on Sky Sports or PT. It might be on. I think so. It must be on main event. Is that on main event? It must be on main event. It must be. Yay! See ya. Main event. There we go. Lovely job.
Our problems are a good thing, so we want to involve him in the way we want to play and be part of something, and after that the quality that he has, help him as much as possible to produce during the game as much times as possible. So this is the obvious. He has to be himself. We will wait him because I said many times he didn't come for 1 game or 2 games, he came for many years, and maybe adapt quicker, or we adapt quicker to him, or maybe need more time, but we're going to wait.
You've got players returning from international duty. You've got Kevin De Bruyne on bench today, Sterling starts. Just how ready are you, do you think, for kickoff?
Well, Raheem has a special, physical quality. So his recovery and muscular issue is exceptional. So, and the other ones need more time. Everyone need more time. But in the selection today was more thinking for the guys have been since the beginning, and we work on many things. And yesterday, 2 days before, 2 years ago was the first time we were all together. So and some people.
Starting 11 is worth 550 million.
And John arrived in perfect conditions. Aime arrived as well. So good in terms of on weight and body fat, and yeah, they are good, but it's just the first fixture, first game, the 38 games, so, and they know everyone is going to be involved, and today we decide, and hopefully we can do a good game.
It's the start of the marathon. Thanks, Ben.
Absolutely, thank you.
It certainly is, but it feels like a sprint so far, doesn't it, this Premier League season? 33 goals already. It's been quite brilliant. And now we see Jack Grealish, the most expensive player in British football, starting for Manchester City for the first time. Where do you expect to see him play, Graham, in this City lineup of stars?
I'm not sure. I think you might see him more central today. And I think, for me, you want to get Jack as far up the pitch as possible. He gets on the edge of your seat because he can skip past people for fun. He can run through you. He can deliver when he gets there. I just don't want to see him wasting too much energy and losing the ball near the halfway line or his own half. He's going to have a lot of the ball today. A lot of ball going forward in this team because they dominate whoever they play against.
What's your take on it, Michael, in a team which also
come on, no,
expect to play on one side and Raheem Sterling on the other?
Yeah, well, they say
550 million. Is that how much?
He certainly doesn't need to, because they'll find it through the lines, and that's the kind of, we talked earlier about taking it on the back foot. That's what Jack does. He's a fantastic player and a real talent. And with the widening of Sterling and Mahrez, they're just a threat now. Torres probably as a number
9, Jack in the 10. But real quality. And Spurs are going to have to deal with that with the 2 holding midfield that we spoke about in Skip and Ogbia. Micah, how do you see the situation for City at the top of the pitch then today, which we think is going to be filled by this man, Ferran Torres, this afternoon?
Yeah, Torres is a real interesting player. He can play on the left, he can play on the right, he can play through the middle. Real intelligent players. The thing I like about Torres is runs on the field. You know, when you've got the likes of De Bruyne, Grealish, Bernardo Silva, who could find them passes forward, he's a willing runner in behind. And I think that's probably going to be the best place in this team, because if Mancity don't get a striker like Sterling and Grealish play left, Foden, he's probably going to get an opportunity.
So it's a chance for him really to win that shirt.
Exactly that. And he can do it. You know, he had a good run in the Champions League where he scored a couple goals. He scored an hat-trick against Newcastle, I think it was as well. So
it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I don't know how good they are going to play first game.
Well, this place
they know they've got to step it up because of Man United's results yesterday. So they have to set it up. You know, they have to get the result. And whatever happens, they have to get the result. Man City to keep up with that. But it all depends on what Spurs have been set up by. I mean, you know that Nuno, you know, the new Tottenham boss, that was at Wolverhampton, that was at Wolves. I like the style of play he tries to get his team to play, but also that Wolverhampton has got the players to progress, but better than Tottenham. But I can't see Tottenham doing anything. I can't see Tottenham doing anything. So, just because of the players that they've got at this particular time, the way that they've played before, I don't rate them at all. I just feel like Man City at the moment, because of the players that they've recruited, are basically on the verge of creating something very special. But I honestly feel that Man City know that they have to, like, you know, start very well, because Man United have started well. You know, then Man City have to do the same to keep up with the, you know, the results, with the points. So it depends really on you know, on the way that they're set out, the players that are on the pitch, and we'll see soon, find out, won't we, sooner or later, how they're actually going to play. I don't know what your thoughts are. What do you think the scores are going to be, or how they're going to play? I just don't see Tottenham doing anything at all. I think they're in the same state as you know, Arsenal, same state, you know, as the not so exciting top 4 or 5. The expectations of those clubs to progress. So I strongly believe that there's only, at the moment, I can only see 3 teams progressing to go in for the league at this particular time, because of the results and the way they've played at this moment. It's early days, I totally agree, but because of the start of certain teams, the way they've played, the results they've got, I just feel like at the moment they've set the stall, you know, very high, the bar really high, and it's up to everybody else to, you know, to catch up. Tottenham, in my opinion, haven't got anything anything spectacular. Yeah, they got Gareth Bale, but he's basically past his prime and his best. He's not anything to shout about at the minute at all. So we'll soon find out sooner or later anyway when the game starts. But for me, it's only down to 2 to 3 teams at this moment in time. What I see. I may be wrong, but the way that it's all started out, I just strongly believe that it's down to 3 teams. We'll see. We'll soon see. We'll soon see. We'll soon see. FA won the Super League. Fucking hell. That's where they've got it from, the Super League. Oh, dear. And it's live. So, Women's Super League, Man United versus Reading. The Women's Arsenal versus Chelsea. Super League. Fucking Super League.
Expectations of a new season. Will they survive the visit of the champions?
Come on, let's go. I'll be very surprised if Tottenham win it. I would be very surprised if Tottenham do win it. Bet365 to win, Mancity to win. Really? 14 to 1? Oh, hello. Okay, right then, okay. Let's have a little gander on the old betting thing. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what we can get in. Because it says on there 14 to 1, so that's why I didn't... Oh, okay, so early pack, yeah, okay. Alright, let's have a look. So we got Mancity. So it's 14 to 1 on the fucking thing. Oh, it's 11-20 on here. So what would that give me if I... £38p. I'm gonna go. I've just put. I've just basically said that Man City are going to win away from home against Tottenham. I might be wrong, but I genuinely can't see it. I can't really see it. So what's the 14 to 1 then? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Right, so yeah, well, I'll just put down anyway. Nothing much. Bit of fun. So we're here, we're ready and waiting to go.
Going toe to toe with his back.
Here we go, boys.
It's tough. But look, these boys haven't been back as long as they would have liked to, getting up to scratch. Let's hopefully Spurs have got this Man City at the right time. Well, that's how you greet a £100 million footballer. Manchester City walking into a cauldron here, but listen to this reception for Spurs. What a spectacle it is here, absolutely fantastic. We have loved every minute of the return of Premier League football so far, and the return of fans, and the return of Gary Neville and Martin Tyler.
This is in the Spurs
fans. Tottenham Hotspur. And this is his first.
Okay, Okay, so here's the teams coming up now for Tottenham. Listen up, boys.
The captain is in goal.
So we got Hugo Lloris, Tanganga, Sanchez, Dyer and Lugano in defence. Now I don't know why Aaron Norris is in back four. We got Oliver Skip, we got Pierre Emile and Dele Alli in midfield.
With the licence to move into his favoured number 10 position. Without Harry Kane,
now up front we got Stephen Bergwijn and Hugo Son and Lucas Moura.
Christian Romero and Ryan Heels are on the bench.
Yeah, I can't.
Pep Guardiola is
I just can't see it. I can't see Tottenham winning that
so
team.
we're not back in time for the Community Shield last weekend.
Because if you look at the Mancity,
America in July.
what they have. So you got Canelo, Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake and Benjamin Mendes.
We lost the game. Ruben Diaz again. It is
okay. Gundogan, Fernandinho and Jack Grealish in midfield. Then of course Mahrez, Ferran Torres and Raheem Sterling up front.
Including Kevin De Bruyne, who limped out of Euro 2020. So the last two teams to get underway in the first weekend of the 30th Premier League season, Spurs and Manchester City, and it's
live.
Well, I'm intrigued to see how Jack Grealish is going to do at Manchester City, and more importantly, the work that Pep Guardiola is going to do with him, what he turns into. I'm pretty certain that in a couple of years' time,
100 million.
we're talking about an exceptional player. And if he had said to me 2 or 3 seasons ago there would be £100 million player out of Jack Grealish and Dele Alli, I would have said Dele Alli. However, he's lost his way in the last couple of years. It's a critical season for him. He's got to get back to what he was, simplifying his game in that middle third and then making those runs forward into the box and becoming a threat in front of the goal.
Well, last Sunday here, Tottenham fans went against their natural rivalry and gave Alphonse Bukayo Saka a great ovation, and in doing so showed their condemnation of the racist abuse he received after that Euro 2020 final penalty failure. So support here, one would expect very much to be strong for taking the lead too, which, as you know, all the Premier League teams have agreed to continue for this forthcoming season, to keep sending the message: no room for racism. And there you go. It was classy last Sunday, and the same again today. And Spurs, who won the game against Arsenal today,
Here we go. Now you're off.
and have named the same
And it's live.
for this clash with the champions. Touch from Grealish. Sterling trying to wriggle free. Son through the centre, which he likes doing. He's certainly got a central striker's instincts of finding the back of the net.
I wonder if Jack Grealish will score his first Mancity goal.
Here's the Footballer of the Year from the Football Writers, Ruben Diaz. João Cancelo is at right back, who missed the European Championship through illness. Mendy, who wasn't picked by France. Sterling had a great time with England. Tussling with a young English defender, Japhet Tanganga. Sanchez. The best one for Lloris to deal with. That was really his only option on his weaker side. It's a great chance for Oliver Skip, Gary, isn't it, to impress in the Premier League? He had a taste of it before he went to Norwich.
Yeah, I think Spurs watch this out. Spurs have lacked a player in central midfield who can really keep the rhythm of the game going.
Very loose ball,
take that role. Same for Manchester City. I think last season, him and Mendy at times on this left-hand side, if they played together, they did struggle. Wasn't that often. But if you were Spurs, you would target this side in the early part of the game.
Fernandinho still going strong. Switch of play to involve Sterling by João Cancelo. Anthony Taylor's the referee, another who was involved in the Euro. Don't see anything wrong with what was a barnstorming challenge, and certainly the referees have been given instructions wherever possible to let the game flow, and here is the man who does flow. Jack Grealish has ended up a long way in the penalty area, but the referee says it all started outside and there wasn't a continuation.
And Manchester City fans wanted a glimpse.
There it was.
What they're going to get. They just got it. What a run. Driving forward. Power of Jack Grealish. Beating them with the ball at his feet from a deep midfield position.
All right, close.
Skip. Strangles his leg.
Well, they failed to score in the Champions League final, Manchester City. They failed to score in the Community Shield. Their top scorer last season is one of the two involved here. Kai Gundogan. Mahrez having a good look as well. City setting up their own wall. Has to be a metre in front of Tottenham. Attempt at blocking this.
I'm surprised they've only got 3 in the wall.
It's a real gap to open up. Maurice is right behind it, of course, if those two City players split and the ball speeds through there. Big early moment at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Deflected for a corner.
I think it just came off Tanganga. Central man in the wall. Or was it Skip? One of those Spurs players got a head on it. Yeah, just Skip it was.
Extraordinary poor record for Pep Guardiola in this ground. Played 3, lost 3, not scored. So his very first defeat for Manchester City away to Spurs. Lloris comes! Goes round with a sigh of relief.
Very close there, nearly 1-0.
He was never there.
Nearly 1-0. 1-0. Look at that, Lloris nowhere near the ball.
Fernandinho, all he has to do
is punch the play.
Open goal.
Fernandinho doesn't hit too many goals, in fact doing what he does do all the time, intercepting in midfield. Mendy. Sterling.
City are gonna score soon. Spurs looks
Some talk about John Stones starting today, but Pep Guardiola was very open in his interview with Jeff Shreves before the game about how players are evaluated. Spoke exceptionally about Sterling's ability to get fit very quickly. Here's Mahrez. Was put wide by João Cancelo.
Wow.
Raiding from right back, infield.
Like I say, I just feel that Man City have got too much with Tottenham.
Cancelo's on the run.
Tottenham are all over the place. They are shit.
He just hangs his leg out, gets away with this.
They are going to be so lucky
just drags it wide,
to even
pull back.
be in mid-table. I can't see it. What I've seen so far, I'm talking the motor.
Up and forward by Lucas Moura. Gundogan. Mahrez. João Cancelo with him for the top penalty area in the light blue of Manchester City. To vacate it now as the Nuno defensive line moves up. On the stretch by Eric Dyer. Last game of what's been a wonderful opening weekend started in London Brentford, of course, in their community stadium. The dream beginning for a newly promoted side. Goals have been flowing. St Dorothy Hall, I think the crowds have been packed in. This has always been a wonderful stadium since it was opened a couple of years ago, but this feels extra special with this kind of attendance after what we've been through.
That should go straight back to the team. Now Thomas.
But he didn't go at him, yeah?
Yeah, that should have gone straight into the centre. Three all on his own.
Had him in the box.
Absolutely rubbish. Tottenham, your shit. Tottenham, your shit.
Away, just
Tottenham. Look, straight over, look. He was free.
Back. Just takes the easy option.
Tottenham, your shit. Tottenham, your shit.
Yeah, Harry Kane.
Tottenham, you are shit.
So well underway before the fixtures came out. I guess the fixture computer must have had a twinkle in its hard drive to give us this so early. But we understand Harry Kane is in the stadium, as you would guess he would want to be. But let's concentrate on those who are out on the pitch. Ganga has to impose himself early on. He is very much one of their own as well.
He's got his work cut out against Sterling and Grealish, Tanganga, but he started aggressively.
Manchester City on an extraordinary run of winning their last 10 opening league fixtures. The most recent was last September away to Wolves, which of course the club was then managed by Nuno Espirito Santo. 3-1 at Molineux. And should they win again, it would be an all-time football record in England's top division. 11 starts with victory. Again, you feel under strong instructions from his new boss.
Yeah, he's not shirking it at all. He's getting really close to Sterling.
The sun has gone behind the clouds now, but it's a warm late afternoon here in North London. Ruben Dias. Sterling. Grealish goes on the outside, and Sterling just keeps going for goal. Still going. Skip claiming that he actually played it out off the City man.
I think he's right. I think he slides in, but what a threat they're going to be on this side, City, with Sterling and Grealish. Yeah, he just takes a little touch off Raheem Sterling.
Ran across to take the corner.
Yeah, and Lloris is pointing towards Mendy, saying he's free again.
So 2 out, but they might be undone by the third. Sterling also comes short as well. Grealish, Sterling, and Mendy now involved. He's overcooked it a little bit. Ali wasn't told that he possibly could have let that run out for a goal kick. His touch has actually kept the ball in play. Quite work from Mahrez. No one was quite going across the goalkeeper there to tuck that in for Manchester City, who have started well. And he is prominent. Last away game for Aston Villa was here, a 2-1 win back in May. Gundogan, Mendy, trying to take matters into his own hands, and Sterling crosses it. Sanchez gets the head to it, and Lucas Moura tries to run Tottenham up the field.
Great tackle.
Coutinho's having none of that.
There was a thought at the end of last season that he might leave Manchester City. His performances are so good still.
Yeah, he took his time. He was offered a deal, wasn't he? He took his time signing it. To Son, who's back from an offside position. Crossover, surprising. Spurs number 7, but offside he was.
City totally dominant, everything but the goal.
Spurs were 7th last season, 24 points behind Manchester City, and lowest placing for 12 years. Lloris, can he get there? He can. Did well, narrowing off. Just to stop Gundogan making one of those bursts that got him to being the top scorer for Manchester City. Got a couple of goals against Spurs. Last Premier League meeting at the Etihad, they won 3-0 comfortably. They've played, of course, since then in the Carabao Cup final. Which wasn't so comfortable for City, at least on the scoreline. It was 1-0. Aymeric Laporte, who's a substitute today, and in the winner. And then under the interim management of Ryan Mason, Jose Mourinho, you'll recall, had told to pack his bags earlier that week. He's been replaced in a permanent position by one of his old goalkeepers. Nice movement there from Ferran Torres through the middle, who does like playing as a central forward. He's a bit built like a conventional number 9, not physique of a Kane.
He's mixed it up well, he's dropped it in at times, trying to draw Dyer and Sanchez out with them.
Comes the feet this time, yeah.
And he's running in behind.
Ali did well.
Great tackle.
And finding it hard to get possession,
Mendes playing well.
Real use of it. Højbjerg, who's certainly increased his status since he's moved.
So that's all that Tottenham players can do, is just keep fouling because they're shit.
Got the ball.
They're proper bad. They're proper.
Always.
They've got nothing to show. Anything.
That's fine.
They've got nothing. Nothing on save. Nothing on the proper cool.
Been quite a tough first 15 minutes for Tottenham Hotspur. No damage done. They've certainly got some forward power if they can get the runners.
Yeah, they do, Jack. Absolutely. Yeah, Tottenham look like they've got anything. I mean, they haven't even got Gareth Bale in the road. He's gone back to Real Madrid, I think.
Moments.
I think he's going back to Real Madrid. I didn't see his name on the bench. So I might be wrong.
Seventh and 13th is 3 years at Wolves. He got them promoted as well. To a crack at the club. We deemed in the current setting as more prestigious. Wolves, of course, very proud of their history, and rightly so. Lucas Moura just squeezed it away from Gundogan.
Some of the sides play a little bit better, like on the ball, but they're not penetrating anything, they're not getting forward to score, to have a goal, they're just like passing it down the back. Like, it's like you're watching keep ball.
City's turn to do a bit of work here without the ball.
The back.
Press Tottenham back, all the way back to Hugo Lloris. Equals the Tottenham Premier League appearance record. It's 299 for Ugo today, equaling Darren Anderson. Lots of appearances. Ali was trying to get something from Anthony Taylor there that had not succeeded. It's a throw to City. Son. Help Tottenham spell of possession. Those two Premier League wins here, both 2-0, almost identical matches really, as well as the scoreline. Here goes Tanganga, and Anthony Taylor's pulled it back. The right back was being fouled.
I think it's going to be a really good battle, this one.
We're seeing Watchalong on the move. And there's a Tottenham corner.
Well, Tottenham got a tick corner for the first time. I think that's the first time I've seen it in Man City's
Stevenson Sanchez.
danger area.
Into that wall of Tottenham support. Dyer more than useful in these situations as well. Tanganga by the near post. Sanchez right around the back of Ederson, trying to pin the goalkeeper. Manchester City trying to set up for a counter-attack here. Mendy. On their way back, they found time to press and stopped a potential break, nip it in the bud. Cancelo, and that's that run. Torres. To set up good one, back to Torres again. By Cancelo. Torres really had a chance to break on Manchester City, and now they're having to battle them.
He doesn't have it, Pep Guardiola, of in second seasons making players who've been with him for 12 months so much better. Mahrez, Ake's got a chance now, but Ferran Torres has started this game really well.
Sterling. Chance now for Højbjerg to really run at Manchester City. Bergwijn, deflection, wins the corner, scored on his debut, you might recall, Stevie Bergwijn.
That's the first shot he's had.
Those 2-0 wins I mentioned earlier. Stevie Wonder moment.
It's Mendy getting the clock call. He's got a mistake in him. Spurs just getting some joy around him.
More new Spurs is the cry. Anthony Taylor made aware by Ederson. What Davinson Sanchez was trying to do a bit earlier, the previous corner. So the Colombian has kept away from the Brazilian. Tanganga again by the near post. It's a run that Dyer likes to make as well. They're all piling in that direction. If you get the first contact as the attacking team, you've got a real chance.
There have been two corners from that side. The delivery's been brilliant both times from Son. I think it's Diaz, just gets a brilliant touch on it, and I think he fist pumps after it. He realises how important it was there.
Yeah, it turned out to be important. It could easily have dropped. A Spurs player coming in on the opposite side of the goal. Rather like Brentford got their second goal from a long throw on Friday. Here's Højbjerg. Slightly clumsy turn. Skip. There was a real presence for Norwich in their campaign to get back into the Premier League. The right position, not quite the right touch. Mendy clipped. Nicely volleyed back by Skip, collected by Son. Spurs have had that.
No, I think he got the ball.
It wasn't the best ball for Dele Alli, but he got there first and drew the foul.
The last 2 or 3 minutes have been good for Spurs. They've settled down.
50-50.
Line from Pep Guardiola's players. You can stand in there offside as long as the ball doesn't come towards you as an attacker, and then maybe get a second ball because you're not picked up. Goalkeeper comes and didn't get there. And, needed helping out in the end. Gundogan got in the way.
It was a good block, similar to the one at the other end where Lloris came. Ederson's not there. It's a bit of a good look. It's a great strike from Moura. They're checking for the penalty, but it wasn't. Gundogan, I think, just blocks it with his knee. See it properly here. We won't. Diaz is blocking us.
But it was Gundogan who blocked the shot, and he did it legally enough. Here's Lucas Moura, though, who was frustrated by that. Son.
Tottenham has grown into the game a bit more.
Bergwijn in the middle, and Dele Alli trying to get into that position. He scored a lot of goals early in his career, arriving late, and sometimes at the back post as well. He scored in the win in 2016 when Pep Guardiola was a loser for the first time as manager of Manchester City at the old White Hart Lane. And a better last 10 minutes for Tottenham.
A lot better. They really were dominated in that first 15 minutes. We were a little bit worried about them, but City have just slowed the passing down as well. Spurs had a lot more of the ball. Not something I thought I'd see 10 minutes ago.
Nuno's Wolves were not free scoring in particularly. In their 3 seasons only averaged just over a goal a game, but they defensively, as a team, defending from the front, they did very well and very impressive. Get them those back-to-back 7th place finishes.
Well, they're having a right go, those two. Can't leave each other alone.
I'm 11-4 chance.
It's just to say Spurs have switched off at the free kick, but they were entitled to because Anthony Taylor hadn't finished spelling out.
He's just saying to him one more. It's the accumulation of challenges. He's hustling and harassing Sterling every time it comes near him.
Didn't have the best end to last season, Raheem Sterling for Manchester City, but he picked it up with England quickly enough. Here's Ake. Somewhat careless on Mahrez.
11-4 in champs. Well done, RTG, mate. Well done,
Mahrez
brother.
gets it back. Torres trying to work it through.
Well done, mate. Well done.
To the opposing penalty area. It was back to goal then. It was difficult for him.
Well done, mate.
Fernandinho's header, just reached by Mendy.
I'm 8-8.
Scorer who loves to run at the opposition with the ball, and he fancies his chances here. Here's Bergwijn with plenty of space. Can he pick out Son, who spins and shoots? And then finally the flag goes up. What point, Gary? I'm not quite sure he was evaluating, but they are still told to wait, just in case the ball ends up in the net. VAR can then make the final ruling.
Lucas just drives through 2 or 3 Manchester City players, leaves Fernandinho for dead. City's back four just gets pulled apart.
He was onside there.
I think he was onside on that initial one. This next one, I think.
Yeah, that one, yeah. Yeah, they're both offside, definitely.
Raheem Sterling not quite up to full speed as he chased the ball here. That Davinson Sanchez actually won the race with going into overdrive. Grealish.
United would smack both of these teams.
Nathan Ake. Now Cancelo.
United would smash both. Well, they haven't really got. No, Kane's not playing, man.
Back to Ruben Dias again. Grealish pulled away and was well found. Mendy shouts for handball, I think under the natural position ruling now. It was okay.
Kane's not on there.
I thought it came off his chest onto
He's not even on the bench. Wrong. So
yeah, it did.
It has to be deliberate. So if you're given it, also off under an arm in the act of scoring a goal, not in the act of assisting, which it was just one season last season. And also if you're not in a natural position. Sanchez coming out this time. I don't think that's a tactical switch by Nuno Espirito Santo, but it got Tanganga off the hook.
It did, and both of them are being aggressive down this side, but Manchester City's play, a lot of it, as you can see, Sterling and Grealish, tough to handle.
Jack Grealish, like maybe Eden Hazard before him, they play in a way that they're going to be fouled. Jack Wilshere was a player like that. You know you're going to get fouled because you want to run with the ball, you back your ability to take on opponents. And as Hazard used to say, it's a compliment to be fouled.
And the real problem emerged for the teams that are playing against Manchester City when De Bruyne appears in that right channel. Which side do you want to show him to then?
From the right is Mahrez. Cancelo in, given away comprehensively by Davinson Sanchez. This is where Tottenham won their games under Mourinho against Manchester City on the counter-attack. Bergwijn to Son. In the end, really thought about shooting, even from that angle coming back onto his right foot. The crowd a bit disappointed in that respect, but Spurs are still on it here. Butted away by Ake.
It's twice that he's done that, Son.
Yeah, I know, Jack. I mean,
just going back the way.
It's because they haven't got their proper defensive partnerships. You know, you've got Kyle Walker who is on the bench. Who normally plays
6 times,
and Stones as well.
5 in the last 7 appearances.
But at the moment,
just thought he was going to pull the trigger there.
Yeah, even on the first one.
So it's those 2 players as well. That's big. And I think is it Zinchenko for the left? Zinchenko for left back.
He's been good, Torres. Really good.
He normally plays instead of Mendy. So
Mendy. There goes Grealish again. Shrugs off Skip.
It doesn't really matter, but they're not the same. They're not the same. It's not the same.
Very good.
You got Carl Walker who plays all the time, and then you got Zinchenko or something like that. I know.
Tanganga's been good.
The left back, and then you got Stones with the centre back. Partner up with Diaz.
You used to do a lot of that when you were
so that's a big partnership.
Training.
We did, particularly in the
early days. And they were solid. They were completely solid.
I wouldn't have liked to have faced Grealish and Sterling.
But, you know, Foden's not playing. He's not in.
Jack Cancelo, Gundogan. Very thoughtful Premier League game here to open the season at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
No, I wouldn't say Cancelo's better than Carl Walker. Not a chance.
Grealish.
No way, Jack. Carl Walker has got the pace defensively and attacking
15 years ago,
as well.
He'd have been doubling up.
Cancelo's more defensive, so it doesn't really help situations when basically he's trying to counter-attack. He stays in his position. That's good.
Jack Grealish.
When you got like Man City's style of play, counter-attacking, you know, it's a bit like Liverpool when their wing-backs counter-attack to help with the attacking situation.
It comes to Grealish now, certainly does. It wasn't really a pathway.
So
that bender.
Those kind of little things really are the difference.
And he goes again. Back by Fernandinho. Gundogan. Reguilon is a left back with a sense of purpose.
No, but Carl Walker is a first player.
Taylor.
He has been for a long time.
Gundogan. Sterling. Can Manchester City make their breakthrough here? Oh, maybe they should have.
Oh my God. Who the fuck, that was Mahrez.
Reach for it, Riyad Mahrez. Quite wrap his left foot.
Try and get out that in the corner flag, I think.
Player who wanted that to fall to, it was Mahrez.
That hit the corner flag.
Just squeezes across Raheem Sterling.
Really?
Got one in front of him, but you fancy him. Maybe he just loses his footing, Mahrez, as he goes to strike it. I'm not sure there. Might have done.
It wasn't quite on the half volley.
That was like, where the fuck's that gone?
Short of that. Lack of control. He's the man who is in control.
In the first 15 minutes, the speed of the passing was brilliant and they were sustaining attacks, but it's changed. Spurs have got to grips a little bit with the game. City haven't just been as sharp on the ball. Little bits like that they weren't doing in the first 15 minutes.
Gundogan. And there are games, even when you're Pep Guardiola, you think, well, we've had a good start here and we haven't scored ever in this stadium. So, is it going to be another of those days?
Yeah, they played all right.
10 minutes left in the first half.
They played okay. But you know, I mean, it's against Tottenhm.
No, that's the expression from the home manager.
They're not exactly amazing.
Sterling.
There you go. There's no booking. Can't call the captain over, surely. Is he?
It does look like that. Even the race is the captain. This is not a pre-season game. You can't, like, why don't you substitute him for somebody else? It happened a week ago.
Well, I'm not having that. Well, it's two final warnings he's had. Strange one.
Well, it is maybe part of this PR drive from PGMOL to the stop-start cards.
What country is Mahrez from?
VAR confusion.
I know the flag, but I can't think of the bloody country.
In charge of the officials. Anthony Taylor is, as I said earlier, very much at the top levels.
I'm happy he's not booked him for the game. I think that it's a real good tussle on this side.
But what do you say? Next time I'm going to book you.
It's green, white, and bloody got that bloody.
I don't know. The first time he had a word with him, he thought he was saying that to him.
Weird shaking.
It's been one of the most intriguing elements of the match. Tottenham cope with curbing Jack Grealish if they can.
Algeria, that's it. Algeria, yeah. I could see the flag, but I couldn't think it was fucking.
João Cancelo.
The name of it.
Out to Benjamin Mendy at the moment is in favour. It's always been the case. Of course, because of the availability of others, it's Grealish. Here's Mendy. Well, it was a block. Sterling. Corner.
It's over this side. Højbjerg and Skip both shuffling across, helping Tanganga.
And again, that sort of incident would have been reviewed, I think, last season. Was it an handball? Not Mendy had the best view of it, perhaps. It's fair to ask the question.
We're only in the first weekend, but there's a massive improvement already in terms of how the referees are approaching the matches.
100%. Manchester City corner. Brian trying to get out. He can do that. He can run. Supported by Dele Alli, but the pass wasn't on the money. And it's space now left for Manchester City to use.
We've got a bit fair though.
This place. Well, the Spurs are getting back in this.
End-to-end quite a lot.
No momentum now, although Sterling can inject that with a change of pace. Comprehensively interrupted by Højbjerg. Tottenham front three are on the move. They might all be involved here, although Son is going to take it on himself.
What's the corner? He thinks it's deflected. But the thousands of Tottenham fans behind the goal backing him up. We've got a couple of counter-attacks going, Tottenham, in this last 15 minutes. And Son, this time he doesn't come back. He takes the shot on. Cancelo just turns his back. It's his backside.
The other end, Mahrez teed up for his own excellent left foot.
He's offside.
Offside. That spares. I mean, referee, we talk about the improvement, and there is, but they will make mistakes, and that could have been one that would have been highlighted, and it should have been a corner. And it was nearly a goal at the other end.
Just got to set it out in that far corner.
It's a hard one to miss that, you would have thought. It's a big deflection.
Even that official that's far away on that far side is looking straight at it.
He wasn't thinking corner, he was thinking it might have been a goal. A striker of the calibre of Son Heung-min, capable of putting that in the bottom corner. Here's Grealish. 4 minutes left in the first half here. Dele Alli. Son. Alli again. Højbjerg. Now Tanganga. Lucas Moura, who was 29 a couple of days ago. Challenging for this one. Guiding it back for Son. See what he was trying to do, get it to dip. Edison, to be fair, was on his line. It takes something very special to have beaten him by the dip.
Well, fair play to Tottenham, they really have turned this game round. Finishing half better. Winning second balls. Competing really well.
Been unbeaten in pre-season, Tottenham. And all the games played within 60 miles of here. Very different pre-season because of the travel restrictions. They played Arsenal and Chelsea in games that had great intensity and would be good preparation for a match like this. Came back from 2-0 down to draw 2-2 at Stamford Bridge in the Mind series between the three London rivals.
I think they have done is just push Manchester City back, and Manchester City are just playing a lot slower than they were and should be.
Okay. Mendy. Here's Sterling. And Torres again. He doesn't stand still in the middle and wait for things to happen. Wait for the ball to come to him. He goes looking for the ball, but he hasn't had the kind of pass that he wants so far.
Now the rhythm in the game's not quick enough from City. They're giving Tottenham a chance. They're in here though.
Grealish squeezes it back towards Mendy, but not too Mendy. Maybe a little, just a minor triumph, but they're so full of potential down the left-hand side, Manchester City. Newman will be pleased, but he's still got to get to half-time. The Tottenham goal intact. That might not be the case, because Grealish has a crack. Very optimistic one. Body's in front of him. Fernandinho following up. And Laurie's not called upon.
I think he'll be delighted at half-time. Worried after 15 minutes. His team settled down in the next 10. And they've grown in the first half.
He wasn't short of job offers when his time with Wolves came to an end. But I think it's fair to say he wasn't the first choice here. But he's got the job. And knowing him as I do, he'll be very determined to make the most of it. On from Tanganga. Touch two from Son, trying to involve Dele Alli more in that number 10 role on the left-hand side of midfield. Thoughts on the first half, Gary?
Really good. Settled down a little bit. The last 20 minutes, just lost a little bit of its pace. City were electric in that first 10 minutes. They really should have got in front. And hopefully we'll see both managers go into
nearly
the
half
second
time,
half.
boys. Nearly half time.
Sure they will.
Manchester City's slow start last season.
Look at that City bench. De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Laporte, Zinchenko, Jesus. Lots to come on.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Cancelo.
Very expensive bench.
The same defence.
350 million, I think they said. The lads talking about the lineups when they got them. Last moments of the first half. The deflection might work for Manchester City here. Guarding that zone at the near post was Eric Dyer, and Tottenham have done well to keep Jack Grealish at arm's length. He's had opportunities to get forward down the left-hand side. Raheem Sterling in tandem with him, but Japhet Tanganga has really done well defensively against him. And up front, Son has had one or two moments where he might have given Spurs the advantage. But at half-time in this magnificent Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, in front of a magnificent crowd, it's 0-0.
You'll never
Right, let's get something. Coming out. Right, move. What? Oh. Great move. Go keep move. Continue. Hold keep move. Hold keep move. Keep move. Yeah. So what's everybody saying? Let's have a look and see any changes. You know, Mancity has had a couple of chances. Tottenham have had half chances, nothing, you know, specific, but they've had a bit of a chance. They grew back into the game, but there's a few players that are missing out of the starting lineup. You know, De Bruyne is not on the pitch. You know, Zinchenko, Kyle Walker. You know, you got Stonesy, who's not in the starting 11. So you know, there's those main players makes the difference with Foden as well. So there's a lot there. There's a lot that has a big impact, massive impact. So it's 0-0 as it stands. Right, let's clean this grass. Clean the grass. Clean the grass in the tank. Just give it a little bit, what's it? Let's get it clean. Let's clean this side. So, yeah. I'm gonna go get the. All right.
Mindy needs to come off and put Zinchenko on. Mendy is absolutely shite. Mork and Mindy nano. He's been a liability in first half. 8 had to bait him out.
Oh, second half. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Tottenham, technical area, getting a little bit of running repairs maybe. Looks like possibly a tablet or two. When you Manchester City to kick off. In spells, close to getting into their groove. But in spells, Tottenham have repelled them and provided the counter-attacking thrust that was a feature. He scored plenty of goals last season. It was a feature of Mourinho's football. Wasn't everybody's taste, but ended up with well over a century of goals. The scorer's first thought when he gets the ball is to run at the opposition. It's encouraging for Tottenham to see him do that. João Cancelo with the header. So, just 45 minutes in charge. Team now into the second 45 on the attack. Guogo is the man over from Ali's pass. He was shooting, he scuffed it, but could have ended up with a tap in at the far post, but City just about were able to clear their lines.
Yeah, sometimes you see centre-backs not going back in there. He gets dispossessed, Fernandinho, by Dele Alli. It's a really good run from Moura. It takes away Mendy initially. You just see at the back post there, Diaz.
Just got some toast, mate.
He's alive. Son's in behind him. Sometimes centre-backs can switch off there thinking the shot's going to be taken. But they're walking with the ball against City. They've been the best team over the last 3 or 4 years, along with Liverpool. And they play quickly, no one can live with them.
Here's Gundogan. Good work by Oliver Skip and by Son. City have regrouped. Sanchez, 150th Tottenham appearance today. Fernandinho, Gundogan steps away from Dele Alli. Sterling with Grealish taking it on. It's behind Gundogan who spins and shoots. Tottenham tried to play on the break here with Højbjerg. Son setting off. Bergwijn. Diaz went in strongly. Bergwijn has stayed down, but Spurs are still going with Lucas Moura. For an experienced player,
yeah, and he had space. He decided not to confront him. This is what we want from this second half. Both teams taking chances. Moura picks it up, so he just decides just to stand his ground.
Sterling. Still going. Created the pathway and finished the job. Good tussle here between Lucas Moura and Mendy. Spurs standing their ground. Trying to use this feeling that even the great Manchester City struggle to play in their stadium. Son. Ryan is the only player in the middle. It's Tottenham's ball. It's interesting to see Brentford use the long throw to good effect in the Friday night game. Sometimes I feel the Premier League can be a bit snobbish in using something so direct. It used to be so associated with, say, Stoke City. Brentford a goal. Tottenham's ball again. Manchester City, you feel, have got to be a little careful here.
Tottenham have definitely started the second half better than the first. Confidence they got going into half time has carried through.
Son flicks on. Kind of flick from Harry Kane that he himself would be fasting onto from the left-hand side. Mendy. Fernandinho back to Mendy again. Cancelo. Another good run by Ferran Torres. It's well found. Fernandinho. By his standards, by the standards of the country that he comes from, it wasn't a very good effort.
Oh, it was erratic. The 2v1 on that far side as well, Grealish and Sterling. Unlike him.
No.
His only career goal against Spurs came for Shakhtar Donetsk. It's a long time since he played for them. It's a problem for Tottenham. Dele Alli is down. Skip. His teammates might realise he's back on his feet now. Did have a run in the team at the end of last season when Ryan Mason was in charge, and obviously, experience. Santos had a clean sheet for everybody. Start again. He's done well in pre-season. Out by Tanganga. Lucas Moura. Son. And again, the South Korean. Fine Dele Alli collected by Bergwijn though. Son's on the move in the middle. It's too high for him, but it's not dead for Tottenham yet. City being forced back here.
Yeah, and a lot of the attacks are coming down that City left. This one eventually crossed from this side. Moura, does he take it away from Dele Alli? Maybe.
He does, yeah, I think so. Shoot from distance. It's an interesting effort. Here's Sterling. In the two previous Premier League games here, the Tottenham won 2-0. They drew City on and hit them on the break. It's almost in reverse here that Manchester City are feeling the force of some good coordinated and consistent Tottenham attacking, and they're looking to find a little bit of space when the turnovers happen. A switch to Grealish from Ruben Diaz. £100 million man here. Shaping for a shot. Goes back out to Mendy, who's not pressed and can cross. I gets his head to it. Now here's Bergwijn. Only Son to his right. Others are trying to make up the ground now, like Dele Alli. Lucas Moura. Son lines it up.
Oh my God!
Tottenham start the season.
Spurs, yeah, 1-0.
Son, Heung-min, who is certainly staying here. It was a counter-attack in the end. And it got past Edison from the South Korean. Tottenham's first goal of the new season. First goal for the new manager. And maybe the first goal at the end of a Harry Kane era. We'll see about that last point.
Fully deserved. for the Spurs. They started this second half really well. It is a counter-attack, as you say, Martin. The one thing Nuno may have said to Son at half-time is if you get one on one, just go for it, drive at them. He turned Ake down in the first half. This time he goes for him. I don't know whether Diaz, just going deep in front of his goalkeeper, puts Ederson off. But he goes into that far corner. The goalkeeper's rooted. But it's the run from Son. Don't pass back. Get after them, and he does. And say Diaz, he goes deep. Does he put his goalkeeper up? He shouldn't be there, the centre back. But Son, what a moment for him and this crowd.
That sinking feeling in this part of North London for Pep Guardiola again. Sterling looking for an instant riposte here. Saying you're not going to do it like that. Well, it was just the opposite of what Son did in the first half.
Yeah, he turned two down. He turned Ake down once in the first half. Not that time.
Now Cancelo can't deliver.
And he might weigh Manchester City up because they've been ponderous in the second half and the last 10 minutes of the first. Here is the counter-attack. Ake really has to keep him going down the line. He can't allow him to come back inside. Once he does, he's in a bit of trouble. But you see where Diaz is there, gets himself in a little bit of a mess. And, well, Ederson, no excuse really. He has to think that Son's going to put it into that far corner, and he thinks the centre-back's going to clear him.
Bergwijn, 7th Son goal against Manchester City. For the record, that's 5 more than Kane has managed. But you wondered from our angle how it got there. And I think the replays have cleared it up. The goalkeeper leaving it to the defender trying to get there. But, the shot had enough craft and power on it. Nestle in the bottom corner. Here's Mendy.
Quite often, the reason I said that Diaz shouldn't be there is every time a player cuts inside against Manchester City, the centre-backs rush up and they get out, and Diaz didn't get out, he's stuck in there.
You and I have talked before about the defender's responsibility, whether they should block and risk a deflection in, or whether you have to be the matador with the ball, let the ball go through and let the goalkeeper deal with the responsibility. I've seen 1 or 2 deflect off you down the years.
Not that many.
Just one, I think, at Arsenal.
Yeah, once. Nasri
it was, yeah. Corner for City.
They're walking with the ball. What's Mendy doing?
They're 1-0 down.
Yeah, I know. They've been doing this for 15-20 minutes. They're taking touches, standing still, no movement. Completely different than how they started the game.
The gauntlet thrown down to the champions in their opening game. Tottenham Hotspur, Nuno's Tottenham. Mahrez. Got a touch. Might not have been needed in the end by Tanganga. It was over. Sterling, who thought he was being blocked off. It's a corner.
Yeah, Sterling wanted the penalty from the Tanganga, just body to body against him. It's exactly what I would have done as a right back. Block the run, get your body in, stop the jump. He does well.
In by Mendy. Oh, and Ali's header only gives Mahrez the invitation for a cross. Ake's in there. Lloris pouring at it. Away by Sanchez, and here comes the Spurs break again, except they're tackling each other. It hasn't stopped. Lucas Moura, and it'll deflect here for Bergwijn. He's in for number 2.
Oh my God, what a sitter! How did he miss that?
How significant will that be?
How did he miss?
He knows, Nuno, that was a big one.
How did he miss? That could cost you.
City. I always think when Mendy's playing, they struggle. Gives you a chance every single time you attack him.
Here he is, attacking.
Go and lie down now. Go and lie down, she's doing my head. Go on, lie down now.
Reach Morris, well spotted by Regulon.
Lie down.
Here come
Go on, lie down.
again. Trying to clear his mind of the miss. Had a part in the goal. He has a shot here. Remember him just after the first lockdown when football had Project Restart. Scored a powerful.
I think if it wasn't for Diaz, Edison would have saved it, because I think Diaz put the goalkeeper off.
Morris.
I think it's because the goalkeeper was basically...
Grealish straying from the left. Cancelo, it's a...
That's a great ball.
Had plenty of whip on it, and
it's a great ball.
Maybe you could say a
Kane-like
figure in the middle. He converted it. Anthony Taylor says throw, looking more. Manchester City capable of wonderful football, but they're playing walking football at times.
Yeah, they're playing like they're 2-0 up.
Grealish. Morris, and he's Grealish into a good position for Manchester City, and for Jack Grealish here. Ferran Torres just past the hour mark. A real surge into the football in the second half. No foul. And Dele Alli is away. He's got Son to his left. The safe pass. Unattended back to Lucas Moura, who tried the really difficult pass inside Mendy.
We've got the fans back and we've got physicality back. The referees are letting a lot more go than they would have done last year, and it's a welcome change. Little bits of nothing that were free kicks. Looks like it's stopped.
Gundogan. You still feel, Gary, this could go any of the three ways?
Definitely. Manchester City just step it up a gear. Tottenham
that might not be the opinion if this had gone in.
Yeah. Edison gets out quickly. It's a tight angle in the end. Maybe his first touch is just a little too away from him, and it gives Edison a chance to close him down.
I thought he would have chipped it.
And pressure on Mendy to hoist it in. And he wants to see it out. So in the end he played it. It's good work really from City's point of view, from Ake, to make sure that didn't just drift behind and that they do get a corner. Driven by Mahrez. Then thought there might have been a little flick off an opponent.
I'm very surprised.
Well,
very surprised.
1-0 they lost in the Champions League final. 1-0 they lost in the Community Shield. They are 1-0 down to Tottenham Hotspur in their first Premier League game. That's not a crisis talk, it's just facts.
Yeah, they need a striker, although Ferran Torres has done well. Sergio Aguero leaves Manchester City. Nuno will be delighted, and they've got to get him off the Bond villain Blofeld.
Deal or no deal, Daniel? Is the question. Should any Tottenham player have an attacking nature, pick up an injury here, that would make the deal even harder to do. Son deflecting that shoulder, seems okay. Dyer. On by Reguilon. Just allowed Diaz to get there first. And of course, with this marvellous ability to swing it long, he did that. He made a goal against Spurs at the Etihad. Gundogan scored it in that 3-0 win in the Premier League game in Manchester last season. And his aforementioned Ilkay. Spurs win it again. It's a rather weary looking Fernandinho. Back well by Grealish. It wasn't the best ball for Lucas Moura. He's going to have to take one for the team here. Again, that would have been a yellow card.
I thought he got the ball. Oh, that's it.
Anthony Taylor will have to surely. Now, yeah, he's produced the card for the Tottenham man. Did stop a City attack here.
Yeah, I just thought he got the ball. Might be wrong. Yeah, full touch.
Maybe it was the afters that led to the card. Gabriel Jesus, who is a number 9, certainly in terms of the figure on the back of his shirt. Spurs are giving absolutely everything here. The crowd are loving it. They've got a lead to protect. Fernandinho. And it's in the air long enough for Tanganga to sidestep his way across and get there first. Ake.
Going on.
Watching this while playing Fortnite. I am currently writing this message from inside of this place with tears of joy, a bit of camping face with tears of joy. What a player, son,
Mendy,
would love to
Sterling,
United.
Given no time.
City don't seem to be on the ball, right? The first half, in the first 20 minutes, they were really good, and then Tottenham kind of got back into it.
Better of the shot from distance this time.
It looks as though that Tottenham are going for that 1-0 because, yeah.
Kind of decision, marginal that it was a foul. So, Anthony Taylor of a mood to let the game flow whenever possible.
I think it was a delayed fall. I think there was a foul initially just there. Yeah, well, is it a little bit too far out for Mahrez? Maybe not. It's just on the edge of a shot for him.
So
They've got a striker on the bench. Jesus is going to come on.
I'm hearing from our complement of hard-working Sky employees down on the touchline that it was going to be Mahrez coming off, but they're now going to change it to Raheem Sterling.
I thought so.
I didn't think it would be Torres. I think he's done well. He's looked sharp.
I certainly want Mahrez on the field to be involved in this free kick. Although it's probably right on the edge for distance. Gundogan is there as well. Mahrez does leave it, and Gundogan plays it thoughtfully to Cancelo.
Oh, how did he not score?
That was very well worked, and Ferran Torres coming in looked as though if anybody deserves a goal really for his work rate, it would be him. He couldn't get the contact.
I thought it was just a little too far out for Gundogan and Mahrez, but it was a brilliantly worked free kick. Great ball in from Cancelo. He just has to try and open his left foot out, Torres, and he doesn't.
Okay.
agonising.
Looking to see where it's going to drop. Is it going to drop where he can just knock it into the net? No. So it is Raheem Sterling who comes off.
I mean, he's a good player. I don't know whether I'd like him. I don't know. I think we've got too many wingers.
20 minutes to go.
We need an actual striker, that's what we need.
Gabriel Jesus has gone straight out.
Everywhere else we're covered, but I think we just need that natural striker.
No swap with Torres, who stays through the middle for the moment anyway.
I mean, midfielders, we've got bloody more than enough midfielders. I'd say if we get a striker, a natural striker.
Bergwijn.
Yeah.
Ali's ball. Keep it in. Son. Tottenham fans will, maybe they weren't here to witness it, but they will know their team dropped 20 of points from winning positions last season. And winning here. We know how the hell.
Yeah, they look pretty comfortable at this stage in the game.
No, we need a striker. Because Greenwood isn't going to get us like 25-30 goals.
Those three have done really well.
We don't need a CDM. We've got enough in the play.
It's a nice touch from Grealish to get Gundogan going, but his pass was just one that was rushed a little bit.
Yeah, but he ain't going to play every game. He's not going to play every game.
To Dele Alli.
Well, he's defended well, Tanganga. Now he's spraying it about.
See, if we got Holland, which is an actual,
it'd be really good from the first minute. Up against Sterling and Grealish. Tough start to the game down that side, but stuck to his task.
Aurier is still here. Matt Doherty.
Yeah, he was good. He was really good. But what I'm saying is, he ain't going to get 25 to 30 goals for the whole season. That's just one.
Wouldn't work in
that is just one game.
Tottenham team.
You got to think of through the whole season.
Yeah, I think really suits today with the fact that it's more of a defensive role for large parts of the game. I think when Spurs have more of the ball, it might be that one of the others is suited. But he'll take some shifting.
Sorry, Gary. They look to turn Mendy again. Gets away a free kick.
He can't defend. Mendy can't defend. He's so loose in his game.
I told you Mendy isn't good enough.
Zinchenko's on the bench. Kyle Walker's on the bench.
Mendy is just too lacklustre. He doesn't get forward enough.
Son's delivery.
Kyle Walker is, he's got both sides to his game.
He'd rather be in the middle. And knock home somebody else's free kick. Tottenham 1-0 up. Maybe should have been 2-0 up. And heading towards the final 15 minutes of this final game of the first weekend of the new Premier League season. Mora after the shot was blocked. Ake. Considered ball from Fernandinho. Here's Grealish. He's in for Manchester City here, and he puts it within the reach of Hugo Lloris, not at the first grab. He was in behind, and that was a heart-stopping moment for the Spurs fans.
Yeah, Jesus finds him. He's apologising, Jack Grealish. I'm not sure who he was apologising to, because there wasn't really a pass on for him. He needed someone flying across the 6-yard box so he could play it across. He didn't do. So he hit it himself. It's a weak shot in the end.
It's a perpetual motion in the shape of Lucas Moura. Forward by Bergwijn. Son maybe just changed his mind. Thinking about bringing it down, difficult as it dropped over his shoulder. And Manchester City not finding the range with their shooting.
think that's a better position for Jack Grealish to be in, just higher up the pitch, picking it up in and around the edge of the box.
Mendy. Phobia gets the better of it. They are fighting tooth and nail, Tottenham, to impress the new manager to start the season with a prestigious win. And Giovanni Lo Celso, who came on in this fixture last season and scored in a matter of seconds. Waiting for the ball to go up for the restart. 35 seconds it was. So he scored the second goal. Comes on this time as the winner of the Copa America with Argentina. Ovation for Steven Bergwijn, who has kept Manchester City on their toes at the back.
Yeah. He's been part of a front three that have probably 20 minutes into the game caused City real problems on the counter-attack.
It looks like a pair of twins coming on, but in fact it's Zinchenko and De Bruyne. Zinchenko, you mentioned earlier in the competition with Benjamin Mendy, who's on the ball here, and De Bruyne has hardly had any training after limping out of Belgium's last game. He said it after the game, he said, I played when I was injured, I shouldn't have played really. He wanted to give the best for his country, as he's always done. There again. Son's ball. It's good covering by Fernandinho, who's bought Manchester City a bit of time here.
I'm all good.
And Lucas Moura ends up on the deck. The Spurs are still in possession. Jesus trying to help out, but more of a hindrance that time. Here they come. There was a whisper. You can't get much out of the Manchester City training complex, but the whisper that De Bruyne was seen with his boots on the grass. So immediately all commentators put him into the list of potential players today. And he is going to maybe be the cavalry for Manchester.
Really? Jesus, Jack. Oh my God, no way.
To go. Mahrez and Mendy off.
Yeah, there's a switch up front. Gabriel Jesus has gone central. Jack Grealish is now a wide left as Ferran Torres comes to this right hand side where Mahrez was. Zinchenko straight swap for Mendy.
Tottenham are winning against Man City at the minute, 1-0.
It's going to be a real fight to the finish here, unless Son can find the back of the net again. He's got his corner this time. He was denied one in the first half. His accuracy in shooting is often spectacular. Just a little nick. No rush to take it. Sanchez has come up. Guy has come up, Tanganga has come up. The outswinger with pace, and well judged by Edison, whose distribution is one of his strongest suits. A short one. And the flag has gone up now. They got taken from the wrong place. Grealish. De Bruyne. That was very nearly.
That was a good ball.
The kind of contribution being brought on to make, even if he is probably operating at, say, second gear rather than overdrive. Good defending by Tottenham again.
Yeah, not giving the ball back.
The ball back. Far corner, he's got it now.
It's working a lot. They did in the Community Shield with short variations of corners. This one, again, the variation. Of course, João Cancelo. Got an effort. Another effort off target, though.
Yeah, I think he probably meant to play it to Cancelo for the volley, not the header.
Well, City haven't played their strongest 11, to be fair. Kyle Walker's still on the bench.
Maurice will use as much time as Anthony Taylor allows him. Incurring the often seen yellow card for goalkeepers, time wasting when the team's in
John
the lead.
Stones isn't playing.
On. Ake. Now Zinchenko.
Well, I wouldn't say it was class. I mean, if you watch it back, Diaz put his own goalkeeper off because Edison thought that Diaz was actually going to get the ball. That's the reason why he was unable to get the ball, because it was a late reaction, because he expected his own defender to actually get the ball. That's why it looked good to what it did.
It's been an outstanding 82 minutes from Japhet Tanganga.
Absolutely brilliant. He held his arms out wide and said, "Is it me?" I must admit, if he's not injured, I'm surprised. He's done a brilliant job down that side. Millo's applause.
Ake on the stretch.
Yeah, but I think it made it a lot more easier because the defender was basically in front of the goalkeeper, which the movement of the defender, when you watch the defender, he went towards the ball but missed the ball, so there was a delay with the actual goalkeeper's reflections, reflexes.
The players involved in the latter stages of the competition. Copa America as well, the Olympics. Actually, new Tottenham youngster Brian Heal.
I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
If you're champions, you can get out of a situation like this.
Oh, that's good effort. I just feel as though if they started their strongest 11 from the start, I think it would be a totally different outcome.
It just gets drawn away towards Grealish.
I do. I just feel it would be a different outcome, because since De Bruyne has come on, they've played a lot better.
The bounces for De Bruyne.
I do. I feel as though they started with their strongest 11.
Sorry, Gary. Whether that was a signal from De Bruyne.
I think things would have played out a lot differently.
A whole variety of set-piece routines, Manchester City. Temptation just to chuck it in at this late stage. When it happens like that, Grealish having to defend. He does. Zinchenko. It's a puzzle here that they still haven't solved, Manchester City. De Bruyne.
It's strong. I mean, today's 11, starting 11, you're alright, it was strong, but it wasn't. It's nowhere near like the standard of what the players that they put on when it is the first
direction.
11.
Lovely ball for Ferran Torres.
It's totally different.
It's a corner. He was trying to squeeze it in there directly.
I totally agree. Yeah, they are in need of a natural, proper striker. And I think if Harry Kane does actually go to City, then that solves their actual problem of a natural striker. Because Jesus isn't. I don't rate him. I really don't rate Jesus. I don't rate him at all. Not for all the love in China. I don't rate him. I don't think he's good enough to be the first choice of a striker.
It's also trying to press, but it was a bit of a one-man effort.
That's all. I just don't believe it.
De Bruyne.
You know,
for Torres.
Jesus
Just
is
the
the
moment
answer.
Manchester City.
At all.
Might have been, might's not good enough for the mighty team.
Yeah, De Bruyne started to have an influence.
You don't think Kane's going to be leaving now? It's difficult to say. It's difficult to say.
You expect him to do better than that with his cross.
I don't know. I mean, it's difficult. I mean, he's wanted to leave for the past 2 seasons, but he stayed for an extra season. Then he stayed.
Oh, the best thing for Spurs, of course, would be to seal it with a second.
You know, he stayed for an extra season, and if there was an agreement between the both, like the actual owner, you know,
as Gary says,
the owner and the player, then. You know, if the owner goes back onto what he says, whether it's a contract, or a gentleman's agreement, either way, if the owner has made, you know, a positive
came to London with a bit of a knee injury
contribution towards Kane's mindset of
with an option to
feelings
£2 million.
Yes, he can go if the right price is, then it should be met. I totally agree on that. You shouldn't go back on
breaks of Ferran Torres
on something of what you've said and agreed to.
Sasa didn't have time for that
Because that's just showing disrespect towards the player.
Already had one chance
for all the effort, you know, that he's put on.
It's Grealish who.
I mean, he's been the leading goal scorer in the past 2 seasons, you know, the Golden Boot. So
a few minutes of normal time, probably 3 or 4 extra time, so a bit of work to do for Spurs yet.
Well, you've been Premier League champion over and over again, and you know that champions find extra when they're in trouble.
We've seen numerous of occasions where
Marcelo, Luis,
you know,
one of the biggest cheers of the afternoon.
Spurs have made a deal.
To do if you're playing against them, that's to cross it early from poor positions.
Made a change.
It allows Luis
I feel as though that if Kane wants to progress, win trophies,
still here.
he needs to leave Tottenham.
Waste a bit of time.
It's exactly the situation, same situation with Wayne Rooney. He stayed at Manchester United far too long. He had a natural ability which was taken away from him
during the Premier League
by Alex Ferguson. He didn't allow him to carry on with his natural ability from Everton to United. When he was at Everton, he was fearless, he was running at people, he was taking people on, and then of course, you know, down the line, using his knees all the way through. Rooney wasn't the same player as he was when he was at Everton. And you've seen it. You've naturally seen it. He wasn't the same player. And I don't want to see that with another English striker. The same situation. He's staying at a club where his career goes stagnant, and you know, it doesn't win anything. So for me, I totally agree with him that he wants to go to a club where he wants to achieve things. That I totally understand, and I totally agree with that point. So for me personally, I believe if he wants the best for his own, you know, for himself, and wants to achieve things for himself,
to make a back 3.
He needs to leave
5
Tottenham.
it'll be more than likely.
Todded forward by Lloris. Seems done by Ronaldinho once, but not twice. What a performance from Lucas Moura, although Jack Grealish thinks he's brought the foul. Maybe case of the pot and the kettle, but we understand the emotions when you're a goal down. You joined the team expected to win most weeks. They were on the verge of back-to-back 1-0 defeats in the Jack Grealish time. Half substitute at Wembley for the Community Shield.
Well, he's been really...
Oh yeah, I totally agree he was a very good player, but they were, you know, they took something extra out of him, away from him, because Alex Ferguson wanted everybody to play in a certain way.
Not yet for Tottenham Hotspur.
You know, I've seen that.
Or Celso.
Really should have left a good while ago. Really should have left a good while ago. Before he went to MLS and, you know...
Tick on. Time is their friend.
So... But, you know, we all have our faults, don't we?
Well, there have been lots of goals in plenty of the other games. I think 33 and 9, but this has been as gripping as anything. And the consequences, if it stays this way, will make more than a headline or two. Celso with some twinkling feet here. You're going to score against City again. The last yard was a hard yard. Torres, nice touch. Fernandinho, tackle by a skip. And again, I'm sure last season would have at least produced a whistle for a free kick. The fans are back and they will feel, Gary, I'm sure that they're getting their game back. Not just because they're able to watch it, but because of the way it's being officiated.
He won't win anything. You've got to be honest with yourself. If it was yourself that was playing for Tottenham and constantly winning nothing, but you was the leading goal scorer in the Premiership every single season, then would you feel aggrieved?
I just think generally his performance from
the potential that you could have had for yourself.
Outstanding player for England in the Euros.
You know, seeing trophies when you finish football, you've seen all the trophies that you won. If you stayed at a club that wasn't winning anything, but only like he was only winning like you know, the Golden Boot every season, then when you feel aggrieved for yourself that you know, you haven't got the players around you to help you achieve.
It might give Manchester City one more counter attack. Well, that's going to happen anyway.
No, he didn't get the best out of his career, no, because he should have really left. He should have left.
His last couple of minutes, slide tackles,
you know,
challenges going in the crowd.
3 seasons before he finished his career. You know, before he left United, he should have left it. You know, a couple of seasons before. Because he wasn't the same player. He was never the same player. Once he left Everton to go to United, his first game he scored a hat-trick.
Seconds away.
Fantastic. But then...
the thrills and spills of the Premier League.
He kind of like went through the occasion, like when he was at England and he had that metatarsal kind of like injury. And then he went into like the oxygen tent to try and, you know, get into a fitness to play at the tournament. He was never really the same kind of player.
Well, they're going to have to wait for that final whistle. Although the players off the pitch.
Oh, I totally agree with you. He won trophies and he's the highest goal scorer at Man United. I don't deny that one bit. But as watching him personally throughout his whole career, he should have left. He should have left a couple of years earlier before he left. because it did.
After this.
He went very stagnant. He did go stagnant in his gameplay and the way he played. He did go stagnant.
Nuno's regime could not have had a better start.
And it's the same with a few other players. You know,
no mistake about that.
If you're the best player out of that team and you're constantly doing above and beyond for your team, while the rest of the team isn't like, you know, coming to the same standard, you're going to feel very, very dejected and very aggrieved of the whole situation. And I totally understand that.
Well, it felt like there was a cloud over Spurs.
So because of his age now, Harry Kane's age,
it's all about him.
I believe he's got to go.
Spurs players have demonstrated.
If he doesn't, then you know he'll never leave and he'll win nothing.
Great spirit. The noise around Harry Kane isn't affecting him at all, and Son, especially after the first half.
I understand loyalty. But where he's been at the club ever since. Ever since he's been a kid, he stayed at the club, right? It's the same as Grealish, he stayed at Villa when he was a kid. He stayed at Villa all the way through. You know, now he's left to go to Man City to try and win trophies because Aston Villa aren't going to win nothing. You know that. They're not going to win. They couldn't win a flying wall. It's the same with, you know, Tottenham. They're not going to win trophies. They're not good enough. They're not good enough to win trophies. Today, yes, they won 1-0 against Man City, but they didn't win against the strongest 11. And therefore, it gave them the better chance. Better chance, you know. I'm very surprised at how they got back into the game, but with Man City's players at the top, you know, today, they weren't pressing, they weren't going as far now like they normally do. You know, so
noise here.
When they played their full potential 11-a-side players, their strongest players, they're a totally different machine altogether. And, you know, I believe that Tottenham's, you know, caught them at the right time, really, because of the, you know, because of, like, the plays that they put on, you know, for the first game. But I can honestly say that will change in the next game. That will change. That won't stay the same. That will change.
After that, Spurs on the counter-attacks, brilliant, some great play. Sonny with a goal. This place,
you know, so for me, Harry Kane deserves his chance to go and win trophies for himself. I do.
Son has long been.
There's loyalty and stupidity.
But this whole Harry Kane saga has
there's loyalty to stay at the club and say, oh fuck it, I'm not bothered about trophies. Well, that's not the point. That's not.
I've been waiting.
That's not being a proper full, you know, 100%.
Graham, what did you make
getting beyond your own self ability. You know, anybody can stay at a club and win nothing. But for me, that's not showing your full potential of what you can achieve in your lifetime.
The challenge for every single ball, they were physical, which again you would not associate with Spurs teams in the past, and they were really up for the cup today. And I don't think you can say they were the City were.
I still think Harry Kane would be the perfect option. He's English, he's played in the Premier League, he knows what it's all about. Therefore, he would be the option for Man City. Completely.
I think they just won't deserve that today. Micah, how would you reflect on that for Manchester City?
Yeah, it wasn't good enough by their standards, you know. We know how well they did last season.
To City just depends whether it's this season or next season.
No, Haaland's got a chance. They could afford him. They could buy him.
By the better team.
Will he go there? That's another question. I don't know. I don't know what Man United have got up the sleeve, to be fair. I don't know what they're... We do need a striker. Man United do need a striker, an out-and-out striker. They do. You know, that's guaranteed 24 to 30 goals a season. That's what's missing for us. Yes, we got great midfielders. We have a couple of good strikers, but they're not, you know, if Grealish doesn't score, then who we got? We got Bruno Fernandes. He ain't going to score 24 to 30 goals.
Across the weekend, Manchester United 5-1 winners over Leeds. A great comeback victory for Brighton at Burnley on Saturday as well. Chelsea 3-0 winners over Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace. Everton coming from the high.
Yeah, I mean that would be a great opportunity if we could.
Brendan Rodgers' side finding a way past Wolves under Bruno Lage for the first time. Great start for the new boys. Watford 3-2 winners over Aston Villa. Not so for Norwich. Beaten 3-0 by Liverpool last night.
Yeah, I mean Cavani won't play every game though. He won't.
And then earlier treated to a 6-goal thriller at St James's Park. Newcastle 2-0.
He'll only come on if there's a desperation of getting a equaliser or to win an important match. So.
Goals in all on this opening weekend, the second most in Premier League history. They have been inspired by the return of the fans, and you can watch them all right now on the Sky Sports app, online.
4-2 West Ham
website and the Sky Sports YouTube channel. And we've got more live sport.
Okay, so there we go. That's the position. What we're going to do, we'll have a little look and see what it's all about on the objectives. We'll have a little look before we head off. Thank you very much for everybody watching today. Really appreciate it. He won't be Greenwood. He won't be. Greenwood is good enough to get the goals, but we do need a better striker. But they will come next summer because Ollie wants Haaland. Oh, okay. Like I say, it's all about time. It's all about waiting, and we'll see what happens at the end of the day. Let me just have a little look on the objects. Apparently there's a Vieira card, apparently there's a Vieira card. A stupid card, apparently, which is worth a ridiculous amount. So we'll have a little look. We need 3 wins to get to the silver one. We will do that a little bit later on. I've got a few things to do first before I come back.
Are you starting a new stream for Champs Crave or Stay?
No, I will start a new one. I've got to do a few things before I come back on to do that though.
3 points behind already.
Yeah, well, I get it with me. 16 fucking sections for a fucking Patrick Vieira. Please don't tell me. Right on. 84s, 2 85s. So that's 2 84s, 2 85s, 2 86s, 2 87s, 2 88s, 2 80. No, please, I'm begging you, please don't show me 90s. Fucking hell. 389s with a fucking 90. What?
Kane can stay now.
Do you know what I'm saying to that fucker?
Serious card is awfully priced.
Jesus.
Miles better cards already in the
Absolutely, Jack. That is
on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
It's not even worth that. Look at it.
Now.
It's not fucking worth
Kane can stay now. Kane can stay now. Kane can stay now.
Benji, don't spam, mate, please. There's a good lad, don't spam.
Kane can stay now.
There's a good lad. Just so we can all hear each other. Cheers, buddy. 87.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Right, cheers.
Sorry. Hello.
40s player pick. I mean, not being funny, but these fucking 40 player picks are fucking shit. Honestly, they are really bad. They are very bad. I've got to say, they are very bad. Is there any other packs that's come out, like SPC's come out, or is that the only thing? Oh, 85 Knights are back. The 85's not 81 player picks. Oh, okay. Oh, so the 81s are... Okay, we might do one of these, actually. Should we do one of these? What we got to do? 37 rares and 30. Okay, yeah. Right, okay.
Well, that's game week 1 already done.
I know.
On game week 2.
Right, okay.
Nisfart Craig. What was the Craig Road?
I don't know, mate. I really don't know.
Craig is making music with his bum. Your ass is appalling. Your bollock has to smell that one.
I do apologise. I strongly apologise to the world. Right, we'll have a go at this and see what we get out of this, but I'm not over hopeful, but we'll see. I'm not doing too many of these, just do this one. Right, here we go then. Are you ready? It's a 3, it's a 2, it's a 1, let's go! Up the bench, the bench, the bench, the bench. Oh, Ramiro! Oh, 91. 91 Ramiro, that's not bad. What's his stats? Where does he play? Oh, Argentina 1. Okay. I'll take that. 91, that's not bad.
Hey, that's the good one.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that in, put it in. Bit more fodder. Fodder! Fodder!
Fodder.
Fodder! 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 It's got to be
some more of them.
Fodder!
Hello.
It's got to be. Oh, I ain't really got anything. 82s. I might need these for like.
Fodder.
Yeah, I'm all. Right, what was 85? Yeah, I ain't really got a lot. I might hold fire actually on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Fodder.
Yeah, I might hold fire on that. We got a good player out of it, so. We'll wait till later on. We'll wait till later on, and hopefully we'll. Yeah, we'll for the. I've got to say though, this Diata card is definitely worth doing. It's very cheap for a 96 rated card. So that could give another player that you could get to, for SBCs if you wanted to. 96 rated.
Squad battle rewards.
Yeah, I will do. Yeah, I'll wait for them. Objectives is have a look see if there's anything new in here. Tenoli. Okay, so there's that. Milestones. What is that?
How you doing today?
Oh, good.
Hail and come to United Youth East. My mate.
I've already got ones on it. 93. What about...
Blueberry muffin.
Where's squad battles? Oh yeah, there we are. 172. 172 we're on.
Strawberry trifle.
Yeah. 172. How long's left on this?
Pouting face. How
long have we got on this one? Does it say?
Hi, Jack. Can I say the N-word? Nigger.
Idiot. Alright, 11 days to 23 hours. 11 days, 23 hours.
Benji, warning. Whoa.
Idiot.
Yes, bring my Irish brother.
So yeah, I've just got a little bit to do. Just got to put like all my music gear away and stuff because tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow, I'm having a new carpet placed in, so everything needs to be cleared out of this room. We'll leave this in here until we finish Foot Champs, and then after that, then I'm gonna have to like move it all out because it's Yeah, so I'm going to have to move quite a bit of stuff. So, right, okay. So anyway, in the meantime, I will see you a little bit later. I'll get that done first, and then. I'm only stopping at 11. I'm not going any. Yes, Brian. Yes, Brian. I'm stopping at 11. I'm not going any further than that. I can't be bothered with it. To be fair, it's just not. There's just no point. I'm not that arsed, to be fair. There's. I mean, if you look at my team, then you look at the photo I've got in the club. I mean, let's be honest. I'm playing for nothing really. Look, I've got Benzema, Lukaku, Carrasco, Muriel, which I've packed fucking twice. Spinazzola, like spin on your fucking ass.
You're now in band.
Nani, Henri there, look. So I've got Sabitzer, Bravo, Sukek, Bailly, Hernandez, Romero. And then I got, like Marino, Perisic, Orsic, Laborde. These guys. I mean, I've got a fair bit. Atalcard, however you pronounce that one.
Face with Mona.
I've got some. I've got Stindl, Mahrez, Bonucci. Leo Diane's Mullin, Ziyech, and Martial. And then I got Velo, Gomez, Bale, Pope, Can, Perisic again, Marasenso, Perez. And then I got like all these lots. So I've got a fair bit of fodder in there now. Which I'm able to go and complete another SBC if I did choose to do so, but at the minute I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm hoping that there's something I can. That hopefully there's something that we can do.
Do Pele cheap as chips?
I did that. I've already done that. I've already shown everybody how to achieve how to achieve it. Very simple, very, very easy. So, yeah, there you go. So, we'll come back a little bit later on and we'll finish off the Foot Champs, and we'll only go to 11. As soon as we go to 11, whatever games we have left, we'll just stick the elastic band around and give the rest of the games away. So That's exactly what we'll do. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We've had a good conversation about different things. And I will see you in a little while, guys. So take it easy, have a good one, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace. Boom.